they're trying to silence us every way they can and marginalize us. And that article was about me was kind of hilarious. It's like, how dare I just stroll down the aisle there, and like he revealed that I participated in the January 6th insurrection as if I hadn't made two documentaries explaining my involvement in January 6th. So it's pretty what intrepid reporting.
Yes, I know. And those two great films, by the way, Capital Punishment and The War on Truth, which I can report ownership here is in talks with your team that you worked with to create that second one, The War on Truth. So hopefully we can bring that film to OAN before the election, because I want our viewers of this network to see that movie. If they haven't done so already, go look it up and watch The War on Truth. But let's get back to Reagan. It drops on August 31st. It looks amazing. This is a biopic. I've always loved Reagan. I tell folks, my sweet Mennonite grandmother who raised me in Ohio was a huge Reaganite. So I grew up loving that man. Talk about the film. Since other people are censoring it, let's brag it up. Go ahead, Nick.
Well, it's a great film, and I couldn't help but be hit by, while I was watching, I saw it for the first time on Tuesday at the premiere, like everybody else. And I could not help but see all the amazing parallels between what Reagan went through and what President Trump has gone through, right down to an attempted assassination. I mean, that's one thing that people don't remember, is that the last time an American president, they tried to assassinate him, it was Reagan in 1981.
Yep.
And just when you put that together, the parallels between Reagan being such an outsider and Trump being such an outsider, and how they had to get rid of them one way or the other, and they were willing to go to extreme measures to do it. I mean, it's pretty timely that this movie is coming out now.
And Nick, that's exactly why it's being censored. You just said it. I mean, think about this, folks. The parallels between the two presidents and this movie dropping just, August 31st. So you're talking about 2 months and 5 days before. They don't want that coming out. They don't want the American people that can remember Reagan especially, or younger voters that don't know Reagan, to look at that, be awe-inspired by that man, and then do those parallels and comparison and go, wow, maybe Trump's the right one to vote for.
It's now or never.
Yes.
And when you see how Reagan responded to his assassination attempt, the attempt on his life, the humor and courage with which he responded to it, and then you see how Trump responded when they almost shot him in the head on national television, and his first instinct was to stand up and say, fight, 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 and thank all the people around him for not being scared and not running. I mean, those two men, the parallels between them are very, very thick and numerous.